the light is going to be interesting because it's nighttime. Well, actually, now it's morning time. It is 12:31, and I do not know why this is the ideal time to be sitting here talking to myself, but I was trying to think of something wise, and then I tried to do. I have this habit of actually recording stuff and then deleting it, which sucks because then I've wasted a half an hour to however long my tangent about everything has gone on for, and then at the very end, I'll be like, I didn't like it. I don't even know what the heck I said, but there'll be like one thought that I've had in my mind where I'm like, that was stupid, and I delete the whole thing. It's frustrating. It is so hard. How the heck do I get on the highway? Okay, sorry. It is so hard to like just talk and not think about it, and then be like, yeah, I'm gonna post it on the internet for no sweet good reason, just in case I decide to tell somebody. I have now done that a couple times. It's scary. Scary. Not because I think people are judging me, but also because like maybe they are. But sorry, I'm going around a corner. We are getting on the highway because I made plans tomorrow to do stuff, and I don't want to drive tomorrow morning. I would like to get up and drink coffee without pressure to get somewhere when I want to sleep. I think I just sang that. This is me in my glory. This is legit me, okay? I think my favorite part about making videos while I'm doing things by myself is like, this is what I do by myself all the time. Is I sit here and I do actually talk to myself pretty constantly. So like it's easy to do. It's easy to like just have random conversations about nothing because my brain is always talking. In fact, sometimes it's fighting with people that don't even exist. Okay. Well, last night I was building something. Do you know how annoying it is when, I literally have fallen asleep 2 nights in a row building something, and I'm like, why don't you just go take the darn measurements of the thing that you would like to build, and then you don't have to think about it while you're trying to sleep. Because it's so annoying. Who does that? Me, of course. I have to make up the measurements of the thing that I have not built yet and haven't even looked at just to annoy myself. It's freaking frustrating, but that's what I do to myself because why not? Sorry, I'm seeing bright lights that are from like an emergency personnel. They're like in the opposing lane, but I'm just making sure no one's chasing me. I'm not speeding, I promise. Am I? No, but then there's a funny noise. Why? Uh-oh. That does not sound good. Why is my car making that noise? Why is my truck making that noise? I have now put on my 4-ways. You heard it? Oh no! Okay, this sucks, but actually it's kind of good that I'm on video when I think my tires are falling off, because I think my tires are falling off often. And if it actually happens while I'm recording myself, well, holy crud, maybe it won't be in my mind like it always is in my mind. I swear to gosh, I have this fear of my freaking tires falling off. I know I'm going 45 in a 90, but it's because I think that my truck is falling apart and I'm trying to get off the darn road. Okay, well, why does it stop? Why did it stop? It's not happening anymore. Now the debate. Do you get off the road and check your tires, or do you not? Well, like, why does that happen? I gotta check. There's no not checking now. Now that I have heard this noise that I heard, that's so funny, as if that's happening to me right now. Yeah, of course it is. Oh, my signal's still on. I did put my 4-ways on. Well, I put my signal on to get off the highway, then realized I can't because there's nowhere to get off, and then I'm like, well, you need to slow down, because if you are losing a tire or something bad is happening, then maybe you shouldn't be going 103, which I know because I saw the emergency people. And then I was like, I'm not being chased. And I'm not being chased because they're on the other side. And then I checked my speed because I was like, you're not speeding. And so I know I was going 103 when my tires decided to fall off, which they're not anymore falling off. All right. Woo, that was a lot for something. Anyways, I talk to myself by myself in my truck all the time. This is normal behavior. And I also give myself panic attacks over the stupidest stuff, like my tires falling off when this happens, and then I panic. And I have actually called people a couple times in this situation where I'm like, how do you know if your tires are falling off? But why does this happen? Why do your tires in your truck make weird noises and then freak me right out? I don't want to deal with this right now at this time. Anyways, it's fine. I don't actually think it's broken anymore. Maybe there was a rock stuck in it or something. There's a parking lot. You're totally coming with me for this whole adventure. Because where the heck are we parked? Okay, there is a Cooper Trench Safety. I don't know where we are, but we're on camera. I'm not stealing your stuff. I'm checking to make sure my truck ain't falling apart. Just saying. Alright. This is how my life goes sometimes. I look like a nut bar while I'm out there kicking my tires and making sure all of my nuts are on properly. Oh my good gosh. And it's raining out there, which is okay. And my sweater's absolutely completely upside down. My hood would be touching where my butt is, and I don't want it that way because I would like water not to be on my head because I don't like being wet. Being cold is fine, being wet is not fine. Alright, now we're going to do up the zipper because I don't want water. I think it might not be right here. Well, if I clean my windshield off, is there any new drops? Yes, just not as many. Alright, here we go. Alright. Okay. I wasn't even paying attention enough to know which part of the vehicle was shaking in the first place. Alright. This tire is secure. All of the nuts are there. And number 2. If I find that my nuts have fallen off, which actually kind of sounds funny. Oh, you can't see nothing. You can't see, it's dark. Checking my nuts. That sounds funny. Alright, here we go. But I don't know why today would be the time that I lose one of these things. I mean, it's not like I installed it yesterday. But, nope. I am not losing my tires. I don't know why. That sounded wild, though. Someone please explain to me why the noise happened in the first place. Alright, on with it. Back to the adventure that I was going on that was not necessary, and talking about nothing with myself and saying that talking with myself is normal. Yeah, and my truck falling apart is me thinking that it is. That happens a lot. Yeah. And then I tend to call people and be like, hey, so is this... How do you know when this is actually... I thought it was happening that time. I don't actually know what was going on. And very recently, I got to fill up my water, so that's why I'm over here. But I can't see. There's like a little cap thing for my water. Hold on. I'm coming back. Uh-oh. I can't see how much water is in there. Don't overflow. That sounded... How much is in there? Oh, that's not bad. Alright, good. Put the little lid back on. You do not need to drip on things that you shouldn't drip on. Alright. Put the lid back on securely. I have to make sure it's securely because, trust me, I filled it at the gym. And I don't know if I got talking to somebody, but I filled it and then I walked somewhere and I grabbed it by the handle and the whole darn thing fell off, which probably because I didn't actually twist it on. I got distracted. Just like I'm distracted at the moment. I just realized that my bin of hair supplies is here and I didn't put it away. And I don't know why. It doesn't even belong here. It goes like way in the back somewhere. But I probably didn't. I don't even know. I know I was looking for a hair elastic because I was meeting a doctor today. I have been without medical care for like a few months. It's probably not been long, but holy crap. When you live with myself, it's a while. A week is a long time to live with myself by myself unattended. Yeah. It was too long. Let me tell you. I can't seem to close this. Okay, I also have my nail things in there. I have small items in here, like nail clippers. Nail clippers and hair stuff. And earplugs, because I don't like sound. So I have earplugs. I don't have them in while I sleep. I have them in other places. Oh my gosh, close. Please. We're not having this fight tonight. I'm not doing it. Get in there. I need a bigger container. That's just it. I need a bigger container. Or I'm going to throw something out. I'm not doing it right now. Something's going to end up in the garbage by the end of tonight, though. Because I do not want to have this fight with this stupid container. We've never had a fight like this before. Why are we fighting now? I don't know. It's fine. All right. It doesn't go here. It goes back there. Back there, you. And my light goes there. And my hat. I have two places for you. You can go there. My sweater, I might need it. Okay, and I didn't put my hair elastics away. Oh my gosh. I have to make my seat tilt backwards because if not, I have to do some weird things to reach that. Okay, it's fine. You don't need to be mad about it. It's not a big deal. I literally shook that to my cadence of my voice. Not a big deal. That's funny. All right. If you just do it slowly and fit it in there properly, you will not have to fight with it because you've never fought with it before, probably because you had patience. So just slow down. Put the lid on. All is well. See? I had to put more in there on round 2, and it all fit because I did it right. Now you can go back there where you belong so I don't have to look at you anymore. I do not like things being messy. I have a pen cap lid and I have no idea why. Because there is no pens without... Is there? I lied. I found your buddy. Your friend. Your lid. I need a lid. Shut me up! Put a lid on me! I'm kidding. I don't mind talking. I don't mind myself. By myself, with myself. Why is that here? Oatmeal package. I know why it's here. Obviously, because I was eating the oatmeal. But now I don't know where I want to put it. Just put it back, Steph. You don't need to deal with it right now. It's not a big deal. Leave it be. This was a bookmark. But it's also a soup package. But it's no longer in the book. So I don't know where I was. Oh, actually I do. I actually know the exact page number because I remembered. So I don't even need bookmarks. I just have them because they're paranoia. They're paranoia markers. They're like, well, what if you do for the one of the first times in your life forget what page you were reading? Then that's going to be really bad. So put a bookmark there. I'm actually reading 2 spots, so. Oh my gosh. All right. Now we're going to start driving again. By the time we drive again, hopefully my tires don't fall off a second time. They never fell off in the first place. I was just convinced they were going to. What was that? Is that just my vehicle protesting? All right, here we go. Round 2, road trip. And it is 12:46. Perfect. I am tired. I'm tired. But Last night I was tired too, and I didn't go to bed until 3 in the morning. I was so tired that I was like playing a game on my phone and falling asleep while the commercials were there, because like sometimes you can get extra things when you watch commercials. So like I'll watch them, but I'm like, oh good, there's another commercial. I can close my eyes for it for 15 seconds. And like if you're rewarding yourself with sleeping for 15 seconds while you're playing a game, maybe it's time for you to sleep. Apparently I didn't get the hint, because I stayed up way too late. Because sometimes I play and these are a waste of time. But I play like sometimes cash apps where you get 0.4 cents for doing an hour of gaming. I'm not a gamer. I've never been a gamer, but if I'm going to do something in my time where I would like my brain to not do anything because my brain likes to do all of whatever has been happening for the last 16 minutes, then I will do something meaningless like play a game, because it just helps stop whatever happens up here. I'm not even on the highway that I want to be on yet. Oh my gosh, we are still in town. Yeah, then I'll just play a game so that it stops. And I'm like, here's my thought process. Okay, I could win 4 cents in an hour, or I can win nothing. But either way, I'm going to be playing the game to make my head stop being stupid. So, might as well get 4 cents for doing it. And, okay, so, what the heck is the one that I'm using regularly? Misplay? I can't look at my phone because I'm using it to talk to you. So I can't look it up. I also can't do it because I'm driving. Regardless. I do have an app that I've been using for a while. It does work. I've gotten a Walmart gift card from doing it, and I have paid for things with it. So it does seem to help, and then I don't feel like I'm wasting my time, because there's like times in my life where I'm like, you are just doing nothing, you blob of wasting, sitting there doing nothing, taking up space. And sometimes I can go down that thought process and it's not really healthy. It doesn't happen a lot, but it does happen. So anyways, if I am playing games on my phone that make me 4 cents in whatever amount of time, at least I'm not wasting my time. I am making money doing something, even though it's not a lot. Breathe. Yeah. So this one app, I am working on getting $100. Currently I am at the $50 mark. So like you work up to, hold on, I gotta yawn. All right. I hate yawning. You can work up to like certain amounts. So it's like the first one's 5, then 10, then 20, then 50. No, 25, then 50. Then 100. Why is there a big $50 gap in between there? Like, please, why didn't you put 75? Jeepers, that would have been like attainable. I would be at that right now if it was a thing, but no. So anyways, I'm working on 100, which I have like, if I would have had theoretically 75 because of the math that I just did very quickly in my mind, then I don't have too much more to go. But it has taken me months to get here, and there's like little challenge. Doesn't matter. I play games in my spare time and it's relaxing. And I'm on the highway and it's raining out. Yeah, and I do talk to myself for fun. My tires seem to be fine. They're on perfectly fine. I wonder if it's like, okay, when that happens, does that mean that there's something going on with the road? Like, did I get a rock stuck? So, not that long ago, I had an issue with my tire. Obviously, we're talking about tires. Doesn't matter if it's right or left. Passenger side, well, I do this to figure out if it's right or left, because I'm dyslexic. So says a doctor at some point in time. But I don't know, even looking at the L's when people do this. So that doesn't work. So what I do is I use both hands. I'm driving at the same time as demonstrating. I use both hands and I do this little motion with them. And whichever hand feels like I could write good with, that's my right hand. I can write with both hands. I don't know why. I can. And I can write backwards with this hand. This is my non-writing hand, which means it's the left one. I can write backwards with it. Not well, but I can. And so, but it doesn't feel right. It's like, okay, this is a really, really, am I I saying really properly? Really? Weird. Oh, I was trying to combine those. Were really. I was trying. Both the sounds were coming out at the same time, which is why it felt funny. Really? What are we talking about? Oh, weird way. Sorry. Really weird way of describing this, but it's actually, like, accurate. Writing with my non-dominant hand feels like having restless leg syndrome. Yeah, that's a wacky way of putting it, but it's true. Wow, it's getting dark. Okay, we're getting on a main highway soon. Like, I'm in, like, a rut of going from main highway through to, like, transitioning to, it's dark! I'm not scared of the dark. Stop that. I also say that to myself randomly. I do talk to myself all the time. I typically do it in random voices all of the time. Like, I have accents in excuse me. That's usually the voice I use. I'm not quite sure why. I have no idea why. Like, no thanks. Those happen. It's all the time. That voice. I would like someone to tell me why I talk in funny voices when I'm by myself, but it happens. Also, accents, randomly all the time. I don't even know if they're illegitimate accents or if they're Tiffany's. Oh my gosh, I have never said that before. That's funny. Like Hickanese with Tiffany's. That's good. Stop laughing. It's not that funny. Oh man. Anyways, yeah, I don't know if I just make them up, but like I do talk in different random voices all the time with no problem. I'm very good at mimicking things too. Like I can mimic other people's sounds, voices, their little whatever. Sometimes if they do something and I pick it up, because I will copy it but not know, or like not know that it has become one with me and I am keeping it forever and you don't have a choice and neither do I and I'm sorry. Like this one person who I used to support, so like it was a client of mine, so it is not professional to steal their little isms. Yeah, they used to go, no thanks, okay, all the time. Whenever something obviously happened that they didn't like. Okay, now I don't do the hand motion, but I do say, no thanks, in the same voice that they said the no thanks in, and it pisses me off. I do not have a choice. I do not know why this happens, but like, yeah. I don't know where their excuse me came from, but I don't think it came from anywhere, because I really don't remember who gave me that. I think it just happened one day. This one's funny. Oh, stinky. That happened randomly one day. Something must have smelled bad. And I said, stinky. And that's like, I don't know if it makes my face feel fun. I don't know if it's like in my ears or my mouth or my tongue. I'm not sure. But some part of here enjoys it. So I do it. Even when things don't stink. However, I was on my motorcycle today. It is cold. But I had to I had to put it in my storage locker, which I have a different one now because my mother has been helpful and got me a bigger one because the one that I had is too small and my bike is bigger than I thought, so we got a bigger one. But she's been very helpful. Thank you, Mom. The road, you're driving. Get into a slower lane. You do not want to be going this fast. I'm not even going fast. I'm going a buck 10. You're good. Maybe put the speed control on. Well, I don't know why you would. You're not speeding. Anyways, bigger. And riding motorcycle today, putting it away because of the weather, and I drove past a skunk. That's what it was. Stinky. That's when I did that today. That was stinky. So you know how you can smell a skunk from inside your car when it's been run over? Try not inside your car. I felt like I ate it. That was disgusting. Like, and I wasn't expecting it because, like, you couldn't tell the colors of the dead animal on the road. So, sorry, that's gross. I couldn't tell the colors of the dead animal on the road. So, like, I didn't know it was a skunk. I'm so glad I didn't drive through it. Oh my God, I would have worn it. Whoa. Yeah, but I literally, like, passed it and I'm like, oh, stinky. It's like a full reaction when I smell something. Oh, that was bad. It was really bad. Anyway, why did we talk about that? We were talking about something else before I brought up the stinky thing. Whatever. Road trips today. Tonight by myself. Because I don't want to wake up early tomorrow morning. Not that I have to anyways. My brain tells me that I do. doctor. I don't know if we talked about that yet. It's been 25 minutes of talking. That was important. That was very important. Oh, okay, I can't tell you. I will try not to let... My face wants to leak about this one. It wants to leak, which means that I have feelings that I don't enjoy because I'm not sure why my face likes to scrunch up in water. It's not comfortable. I don't like crying. I don't know if it's... Okay, it's no longer about ego or I don't want to show my emotions or being vulnerable. None of that. It's not that. I physically do not like the sensation of crying. I do when it's like a full but like your nose, you can't breathe, and things sting in there, and then it's wet, and there's snot. All of it sucks. Okay, now we really can't see each other. I'm sorry. You can hear me. I technically can see you. You didn't go anywhere. I disappeared. What if I turned the light on? Is that legal? Is it legal? Well, I don't remember that being a law. I think we're good. Sorry. Hands-free, though. What does that have to do with anything? We're not talking about touching the phone. We're talking about lighting up the world. So you can see me, although I can see you. I can see clearly now that the rain is gone. That's a lie because it's raining right now. There's still rain. Probably why I can't see. Or you can't see. Makes sense. Yeah, I know I'm driving like a grandma. I'm sorry. It's late and I'm tired. My brain doesn't go fast. Okay, so that's funny. I do have ADHD. I mean, I don't know. I have ADHD. And I'm tired. Oh boy. Anyway, that'll go away soon. But, yeah. I tend to slow down. Well, I mean, I guess that's the point of taking meds for it, but like, there was a point in time where like I did, okay, drive faster. Like now you're getting stupid. 96 is not an option here. Go. Sorry, this guy's like, excuse me, lady. Like he's not even being rude about it. Just like, I'm waiting for you to actually get on with the program of being on the highway, like, and driving the speed limit like you said you agreed to when you got on the road in the first place. This guy's not even going fast at all. I think he's actually going 100. And I'm like crawling. Sorry. It's nighttime. So when I do take meds, it slows me down. But at nighttime, I get really tired. I didn't used to. I used to be up for quite a bit. But now that I've been taking like regular meds for a regular amount of time, which is not like me, I actually don't like taking meds for a regular amount of time. I usually, excuse me, I got air. It's feeling funny. In there, yeah, I don't take meds for long periods of time because they just stop working and then I feel like I'm nuts and I don't like it. I need to know who I am and what I am and what's wrong and if I'm causing it or someone else is causing it or if meds are causing it, and I can't tell when I'm on meds. That is a problem, I know that, but anyways, I've been taking meds for ADHD and they do seem to work and I do get tired at nighttime now, which is weird, but it is now 1 o'clock in the morning, well, 12:59, so it's not 1 yet. We still got a couple more seconds until it is, and now I'm obsessed with knowing, now it's 1 o'clock, we did it, yay! We went up the mountain and down the highway, yeah, we did it. Every time we did it, we sing Dora, because I don't know why. Yeah, I don't watch Dora, but I've had to because I supported clients who did all the time, and they'd watch the same ones. Swipe or no swiping. When people steal things, I like to say that. They don't steal them from me. But if I'm watching the news and someone took something, I'm like, hey, swipe or no swiping, stop that. And like, I'm only yelling at it in some random person's house because I do not own a television. Obviously, I'm in my vehicle, but prior to this situation, I don't know. Oh, stop. Reboot. I have not owned a television. Relax. You're good. You pronounced it properly. It was good that I got a doctor today. Yeah, my eyeball's leaking, and why that's a thing because of the doctor. Kate, listen. I am a lot of a person up there in the coconut, and I think of a lot, and my brain likes to go into like burnout. It's like, we are done thinking for you. You think too much, and you've gone into overdrive. We used up all of the energy, and so we're done. Yeah, mental health is a big deal. Okay, you know what? I'll talk about that in a whole separate video. Right now, it's been half an hour, and like, I don't know if I could listen to me for a half an hour, because that's a lot. So, like, I don't think that going on about it, having mental health spin is a good idea right now, but I'm very glad that I am being supervised. I should not be not supervised by a healthcare practitioner. Other people don't supervise me. For the love of gosh, I get mad. I don't know why, but I do not like when people babysit me. I hate it. In fact, I will prove to the world that I am capable. Which, I mean, I am, so that's not like me trying to prove, but like, I don't listen to my mom. I feel bad. She knows it. I admit it openly to her. I don't listen. I don't know why, though. I just don't. And I apologize for it. And she'd be like, yeah, you listen to everybody else except me. And I'm like, I am sorry. I really do not mean to be that way. But like, when someone tells me what to do, I do the exact opposite thing. There are very few people, and I can name them out loud right now. That is how many people that I know I listen to, because I don't listen to anybody. Like, why? But there is very few that, like, they say something, and even if I knew it was backwards, I would do it, because I just will listen to them. They're like the persons that I have, like, you are my person that I listen to. You have been chosen. You are the chosen one. Well, ones, plural, because there are several. Just not many. And I don't know why my brain chooses them, but it's true. I think it has to do with respect. Or it's also, okay, so there's one who we're very alike. And maybe that's why I trust them. But like, I swear we're related sometimes with the things that we are both alike about. It's absolutely freaky. Sorry, I'm like, I don't know if I'm comfortable on that angle. Adjusting. I ordered an eject button from my truck. It's not here yet, and it only costs like 97 cents. So I can justify that, because for 97 cents, this thing's going to make me happy every day of my life. Because nobody has an eject button. I don't know why they don't. It's fake. Obviously, I have no ability to throw you out of my vehicle, and I don't really have people in here, so like, it happens very rarely. I mean, even before I moved in here, I didn't have guests. That's like close proximity, and I can probably name every person that has been in my vehicle. But, so this isn't for guests. This is for me. For me to think it's hilarious to have a button that says eject and be like, ha, I have that. Nobody else has that. Nobody else thinks it's that good. Okay, I was at work, and I work in social services, like I work with people. And at the time, I was a supervisor in a group home. You're supposed to be professional. I don't know. I fake professionalism well, I think, when I'm trying, but it does take a lot of effort. This person is not professional. I am not. I am really not. I'm not! Sorry, I don't know why I thought I need to get the point across to the whole world that is not here with me right here, right now. It's just you. You're fine. Calm down. I'm not professional. I'm not. It is not my natural way. And it takes a lot of energy for me to try and be normal. And it's exhausting, and I hate it. Every second of it, I hate it. I don't like it. Hence probably why I'm not working. Hence why, maybe that's why you're messed up and are on a LOA, leave of absence. I'm hot. Not on the outside. Maybe it's just the inside. Maybe you just got mad about that. So yeah, leave of absence, because I had a fake professionalism for far too long. Maybe I should stop that. Anyways, I don't know why we're talking about faking professionalism and ejection buttons and all that stuff. Oh, the toilet. Yes. Oh my gosh, that's the most random thing. Okay, but the toilet. Okay, eject button in toilet. It does relate, I promise. So, I got a sticker for the toilet, and it was a face. Oh, y'all are feeling like you need a race tonight, huh? I am actually going 120, and these two people, one up this way and one up that way, decided they was going around me. Speeders. not necessary. It's raining outside. Yeah. So I got a sticker to go on the hood of the toilet. So like when you sit down and you lift the toilet, why are you going past me right now like that on that side? Stop. It scares me. When you lift the toilet seat up, it has this face of like, I'm supposed to be a professional, which I'm not. We already had that talk in a group home because I am a supervisor and I think it's hilarious to buy a sticker for the toilet that makes a funny face. It's still there. I promise you. It's probably still there. So like I worked there for a hot minute and then I don't know why it's a hot minute, not a cold minute, but I introduce these things into my vocabulary and use them so that it sounds good, so that it just is incorporated into the language so that it is normal, but then it still sounds weird coming out of my mouth, and then I question it when I talk, even though it's not necessary because everyone else knows what I'm talking about, but I hate it because it doesn't sound normal in a sentence. But I have tried hot minute. I was only there for a short period of time, and I bought the sticker in that short period of time, as well as got a clock. I got a clock, which I can now talk about, but it was a clock that I hid things in because it was like a secret compartment clock. I had obsessions with things that had secret compartments for... Did I just turn my high beams on? No, I didn't. For a long time, because I like to hide nothing. I literally like to hide fidget toys. There was nothing secret that I needed to hide. I just wanted a clock that hid things. So I was at that house for not a long period of time, and I decided to buy a sticker for the toilet while I was there, and a clock, and hide things in that house for no good reason. Oh my gosh, I should tell you about the tampons. That's so not appropriate, but who cares? But yeah, and then I left and came back, and oh my gosh, I have to talk about it. I left and came back like months later, and the toilet sticker was still there. It was so funny. I was so happy. I'm like, you got my guy that thinks your poop stinks because he's making a face. And everybody probably loves him. Or they don't care. But my brain loves him. He's so funny. I don't know why it's a he. He has no gender. They have no gender. Be inclusive, lady. The tampon story. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is disgusting and funny. I think it's great. Okay, so tampons. So gross. I'm so sorry. Sorry in advance. There's a car. You're doing fine. You're fine. Okay, so in this group home, I will forget to bring tampons to work, and like they're necessary when I need them. They're necessary. Let's just say we are giving birth to the Antichrist. That is not Christian of you to say, but that's what it is. It's bad. It's really bad. I'm like, I am going to die with whatever this is. This can't be normal. God, why'd you give me this thing? This is not normal. It's a lot to deal with, especially that happens with that. Why? Both mess up at the same time. One or the other, please. Like, let's offset this thing. So tampons, I don't want to deal with not having, well, all of that going off, so I keep them at work. Apparently didn't hide them in my clock, but that's because they needed to be closer to a toilet, because I would forget that I needed them while they were in my clock that was in the office, which is on the opposite side of the house, on the top floor. The bathroom was on a different side, on the bottom floor. You don't want to be running all over the place when you're bleeding to death. Bleeding to death. You just don't want to do it. So I hid the tampons in the bathroom, okay? And this bathroom's in an old house. So the bathroom ceiling is like 10 feet. I don't think I'm exaggerating. It was up there. And there was big windows that were also up there. And there's like big window sills on the top of the window and on the bottom, but like on the top. I don't actually know what the purpose of that was or why they did that, but I think they did that in old houses for fun. I thought it would be a brilliant idea to hide my tampons up there because no one else is going to go get them. Promise you that. Okay, and me as my professional supervisor self decides I'm going to hide them way up on top of the windowsill that's on the toppest of the window, okay? You can't reach that from the floor. So, in order for me to reach that, I had to climb the walls, which I'm fine with. Don't tell anybody that I was climbing the walls. I mean, I guess you just might have possibly, potentially told the entire world. Whatever. Too late. Not working. I was crazy. I'm on a leave of absence anyways. Sorry. Did it my crazy phase, which is actually true. So, how I did it, the bathroom walls were very narrow. So I literally suctioned my feet to both walls and don't do that. Climbed up the walls to hide my tampons on the top of the windowsill. This windowsill, because you couldn't see them up there, and they're up high, so no one's stealing them. So like when I need them, it's great. Okay, but this backfired real quick. This is why the story's gross, and I regret telling you before I'm telling you, but I have to because it went through my head, and now I have to say it. Yeah. Okay. It was great that they were up there, and I had no problem with them, and I had no problem going to put them there and retrieving them for the most part until one day I forgot that I had this situation going on, and I waited a little too long to change that thing. And let me tell you, when you are trying to climb up a wall with your feet on both sides of you, and you require pressure in body parts in order to keep yourself there, I almost shot a rocket at somebody. If there was somebody there, man, their life would have been on the line, because like it's not easy. I literally, I don't know if I'm even saying this properly, but like, bro, not a good safe situation. When you are like overly needing to change your tampon, don't climb the walls. It's bad. It's really bad. And I left the solution up in heaven, up there in the windowsill part, and I needed to go get it. And like, seriously, I needed to change my clothes after that, because it wasn't good. I literally like just rocket launched all over the darn place in that bathroom. And then I got back down after getting a new one. I'm like, you're an idiot. You can't even tell anybody because you're supposed to be the boss. And you put your tampon up there, and why'd you do that? I couldn't even tell anybody that this happened. I couldn't even tell anybody. I'm bleeding to death, and I literally just like was firing red bullets at nothing while I was trying to retrieve my tampons from up there. So now I'm telling somebody because it's been with me for a while now. I've told one or two people, but like, gosh, I wish I would have had moral support in the moment to be like, yes, so I need to go home now and change my pants. That would have been good. I would have loved that, because it's not a fun situation to deal with as a lady. I'm not a lady. That's too far of a stretch. It's not fun. Oh my good gosh, I'm tired. Okay, we talked for 42 minutes, and it's 1:13 in the morning. I have nothing good to say, but I'm driving. This is what goes on in my head. I yell at people that are driving too fast. I yell at me for driving too slow. Sometimes if I'm speeding, I yell at me. All of this stuff happens. This is me on the highway. Sometimes. Oh, no, not sometimes. This is me all the time on the highway. My ears popped. It's the face. Yeah, so I'm done talking. Sorry. I am in a... Sorry, I'm going to say the lights are about to get bright again. Because I just entered a big city, and is my light necessary? Are you going to help me with the situation? What the heck is that building? That's a bright, lighty building you got. Stay in the light. I'm trying to look at this building. You shouldn't put buildings with things that I can't tell what they are on the road beside a road that's busy, because I want to look in there and I can't. Because I'm driving too fast and I don't want to crash. And where am I? You could just go look at it from another view. Alright, I gotta go. I'm gonna get off the highway. I feel like I've been here before. Is there a place? Oh man, I could use some fries. You shouldn't eat fries at this time of night. Morning. It's morning time technically, lady. Oh yeah, I know where I am. Okay. Alright, let's see. Can you get off the highway and go around in circles and press the stop button at the same time?